Today we'll be launching an ad for Fitness Baddies. If you haven't joined the course, click the link down below. It is free. I take you to a whole process of creating a whole business that you can launch. It's for a coaching offer and also e-commerce. Right now we'll be launching an ad for the e-commerce parts, right? So let's create that. So there are several types of ad types, right? So I have awareness. This is what you see Uber running currently, right? When they run those ads, they're just running awareness campaigns. Traffic campaigns is when you want to get link clicks. This is what affiliates use when they want to run affiliate ads. Engagement is when you want to receive engagement from that ad with a post. If you want to receive DMs, whatever case may be, this will be a DM ad in our case, right? A lead ad is when you want to get leads solely. An app promotion is when you actually promote it, right? And then the sales is the one that you tell Facebook, I want people that will purchase my app or whatever you are launching, right? So we're gonna actually go to this, right? And then I'm gonna create the ad. So I always want to name my ads perfectly, right? You might be required to set up an ad account or whatever case would be, right? I haven't set it up both for one of our clients that we run an ad, so allow me, right? So this is a fitness baddie and us campaign, right? Here we're gonna be turning quite a lot of things on, right? Do I want my daily budget to be in the campaign or in the asset level? I want it to be on the asset level. I highly recommend this, right? You don't want to do a campaign budget, you want it to be an ad set budget, right? I would recommend you to turn off this and also this audience segmenting, whatever. But it's fine. Let's go ahead. Right now, I'm gonna name all of my ads again. I'll name everything. Right. This is the ad sets level. Right. And then I just like to put a hashtag two because we're level two right now. Right. Now I want to maximize the conversion to websites and cores. Right. We also have website and apps and website and install, website and app and also install. But right now we're just gonna be doing this optimization. Right. Cool. Now a previous video has been named on how to link a pixel. Right. Right. You can watch that video itself. For this, I'm just gonna be naming my pixel and using the pixel that we always use. So I'm just gonna call this pixel, right? And then create that pixel, right? And then enter a store URL. For this purposes, I'll be using the store that we've made, right? So let's go. Also, if you want that course, this is the course itself where I take you to the whole fundamental strategy, customer experience, and also your go-to-market execution, right? So let's go to our store. Remember that we created a lovable project, right? Now we're going to be taking that lovable project and actually deploying it, right? So let's go to all projects and let's see what we're going to be doing, right? Just going to jump ahead for a bit because there is some client information that I don't want to reveal, right? We have leather planets, we have everyone, whatever. You remember us setting up this store using Lovable, right? This was a store that we made together using the UI that we've made together. Now we're going to be taking this code, right? And then going to Vercel or Netlify to launch it. All right. I'll recommend Netlify. I'm just going to log into our own account that we have set up on Netlify and then just launch it. Right. Cool. So I'm going to log into my own personal Netlify because it is linked to my own GitHub accounts, right? You can have as many GitHub accounts as you want with this. So I just want to grab that link there, right? And then come here. If you remember properly, we set up this website, but we want to remove some few things that are in this website, right? We made it with Lovable. It's a wonderful page and all. So we gotta do a few little things itself, right? Okay, cool. I gotta just change up the link and make it a professional link. Remember, I'm not gonna be launching this app, but yeah. So we'll come here, option and edit project name to be Fitness Baddie and Us, right? Boom. Let's see if that option is available, right? If it's available, cool. Thank you. Now the link is Fitness Baddie and us.netlify.app, right? Now we take that in and then we add it to the store URL and then we check for a pixel, right? A pixel hasn't been yet created, so we have to go into our code and then actually add the pixel. This is how you add the pixel, right? If you've coded a website or if you've made a website using Lovable. So I'm taking you through this whole process itself, right? I will just do it manually because I am. Really? I gotta use a. Really? Let's see. Continue. Let's see if I can manipulate this in the events manager because I know how to add it. Okay, cool. Shopify, Google Tag Manager, to add it to custom conversions. Let's do that. Create a custom conversion. Right, the pixel, right, or URL traffic, right, and let's create. Actually, I want to do that. Let's go to data sets, right? Let's see. This is the pixel, but it doesn't have everything set up. Gonna go through this. Right, copy the code. Go to our code base on GitHub accounts, and then I'm just gonna log in. All my passwords are saved, so that's perfect. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna see all our repos and all. So let's think. What is this repo called again? This repo is called Baddie Blueprint. Right, perfect. And then we just want to go into VS Code. Right. Let's see if we can just go straight to VS Code from this. Right. It'll just open up GitHub Copilot or GitHub Postbase, sorry. Okay, once this is set up, then we just can edit everything itself and then just do some few changes and set up the whole pixel. The pixel doesn't matter because this is a fake brand. So, but just for us to run the ad or publish the ad, we do need to set up the pixel. And for me to continue, I just need to teach you guys on how to do this by yourself. So, yeah. We're not going to be doing that much coding. We're just going to be deleting one thing, which is that Fitness Valley favicon right there, which is in the public. Go to favicon.ico and right click, right click, and then delete. If you want to create your own favicon, just search on Google favicon, and then we go to our index.html, right? In the header, right? Let's go back to Facebook. It says copy this meta pixel code and paste it in your scripts, right below your scripts. It says this is a script code. So wherever we have our scripts, we're going to be pasting it there, right? And then boom, and then just save, and then now we're just going to publish so that everything is added. Add events, boom, 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 and then commit and push, right? And then we're supposed to see that gone. We just log into everything and see if everything is running perfectly the way we want it, right? I don't see a published. Okay, cool. It is there. Perfect. Now let's refresh. We're not supposed to see that favicon is supposed to be gone once it's done refreshing, just for a confirmation for us. Right, let's see, let's see. Perfect. Now set up. Now I can continue with this copy code. I'm done. I am done. Continue. Now it's going to be doing everything that it does. Right. So let me just explain what a pixel is. Most advertisers use, I will just use the pixel and all, right? When a person always uses that pixel method to be like, hey, our pixel will collect data and all, right? They are telling you that the data that you currently have, all the website visitors, they're expecting you to have a pixel so that they utilize that pixel to kind of do your ads. Right? Pixel is just, think of it as a large phone book that Facebook has of all the people that visited your website, that contacted you, right? You can set up a pixel everywhere in your Instagram, in your TikTok, in your Google Ads, your Google My Business. Everyone that has visited there, right? You can collect a pixel via that. You can collect a pixel even in your WhatsApp business, right? I'll create a video if you guys want me to set that up itself, but I'm 50% complete, which means I'm not yet done. I have to create up the events, meaning whatever events that happens on this website, I have to tell Facebook to be like, hey, if a person comes on my website and clicks this button, then hey, this person is a customer of mine, right? So let's set up those events. If you don't have a pixel, and most likely if let's say a brand, a marketing company tells you, oh, we're going to set up a pixel, they're most likely telling you that, hey, we're going to start posting content to create that pixel, right? And then after that's right after creating content, most of your ad budget will go to just the pixel, right? So they'll tell you, hey, it takes Facebook 2 weeks for them to learn your company, wada, right? It takes time and all that. Trust me, it's fine. So we're gonna be tracking a button, right? And it sees all buttons here, right? Which is good, right? So we want Facebook to track this button, right? When a person clicks this, what is it? Their own initial lead and the price value. I can add that, right? To a specific target, whatever case would be. But here I'm not going to include because the person is booking a call, right? And then I just want to set that up, right? We're sorry we're unable to complete your request because I know it's not an actual website. Let's add to wish list. Complete registration. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna be setting this up because Facebook does require me to have an actual domain, and I haven't bought a domain for this website, right? But I'm just gonna be showing you what to do when you actually kind of face this problem, right? So you add a tracking button, right? Whenever you see a button that you guys have added, like you add a bundle, right? You can come here and then add some cards, and then you can choose the value, and then you'll see all the lovely stuff that Facebook collects and all the lovely stuff, content ID, everything, and then you confirm, and then that'll be added. Since this is not an actual website, it doesn't actually do anything. So that's about it. I would want you guys to do that before you run ads if it's an e-commerce. So, okay, cool. We've created a whole data set, a pixel, which is not live. It's just tracking each and every single Tom, Dick, and Harry on our website. We didn't set up any conversions. That's proper, right? The standard attribution that we want, it's always standard. Do not change anything here. And then the cost per goal that we're going to be getting, do not set that. Do not ever touch that. Now, what do I recommend for daily budget? If you haven't had traffic on your website, I would recommend 150 traffic, right? I recommend you to create this in this page, right? Where you're sending them to your product catalog, right? When you're sending them to your product catalog page, you're just sending traffic itself. You're not sending them to a direct actual product that you have. Right? When you send them to a product catalog, Facebook is collecting all that data, adding it to your phone book. So a budget of 150 works perfectly for this itself, and it is the best. Now I'm going to tell you the secrets, right? Right now, say start date at this time. Post it at 1 a.m. Right? This is the best time to ever post an ad. I don't recommend you to do that, but if you're doing an e-commerce business, I recommend you to post it at 1 a.m. Right? This gives Facebook enough time to learn about your audience. Right? Here at the audience, we're not going to be doing everything, but we want Facebook to collect that data so that we can create a custom audience and all that other stuff. But right now, we're not going to be doing that. For retargeting ads, I'll form a whole separate video for that. Right? You're not going to be touching this. The placement is where your Facebook ad is placed. Right? That's about it. Nothing else. You're just adding the placement. So if maybe your creative is not good for stories, you add a specific ad content for your story. Right? If your Facebook ad is not good for, you know what? Let me actually show you where the placements are. So I'm just gonna go to Facebook.com. I'm based in South Africa right now, so my whole Facebook is South Africa, right? So let me show you and let me add a drawing thing. Yeah, just wanna highlight like all the places that an ad will go. Right, but you can also go to this ad and then edit controls. You also see where your ad goes, right? And then you can say my specific ad doesn't go there, whatever it is. Just want to do that draw effect, draw on a page, right? And then add extension. There's going to be a highlight on that extension, and then just refresh my screen so I can add that drawing effect, right? Boom, 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 right? So your stories come here, right? Right. These are your stories. These are story ads, right? Your let me actually edit this to be black. I don't like the color green. Let me try to see how I can write this. It also comes here, right? It also comes on all this. So if you're paying quite a lot of money, right? It also comes on the feed, right? I'm gonna be deleting this and then actually remove, right? It also comes on your reel. Right. So it's gonna be. Let me do the lines will be green. Right. You also see content there. In the groups, ads are there. Right. In the groups, there is ads, and surprisingly, there is also ads in the marketplace if you search for a certain product. Right. Just want to show you, Timo has been crushing it with these ads itself. Right. I'm gonna be searching up dumbbells, and then you guys can see that Timo ads are gonna be there. Dumbbells, and then I'm scroll, scroll, scroll. Boom! I see an ad from Virgin Active because they see, hey, this person is searching up dumbbells. Right. Why don't I hit them with an ad? Right. Scroll, 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 scroll. You might be hit with an ad. Small. This is Shop 3. This is Better Man. Right. I'm just gonna be fed with gym content. If I'm searching up clothes, right, I'm also gonna be fed with an ad for clothes. It's specific to your search. Remember, when you're searching up things on Facebook, you're giving Facebook data like, hey, keep me with an ad. So I'm gonna scroll, scroll, scroll. Alright. And then I'm just gonna see a perfect ad. Right. Scrolling. Right. I might also click something. Right. This is giving data to Facebook. Right. The reason I can tell you that they're getting data, they tracking you. Right. When you always see that tracking, that is always the feedback to Facebook. I just saw an ad, but it went away. Right. Scroll until we see an ad. Boom. That is also an ad from the marketplace. The just listed ones are the ones that are ads on Facebook Marketplace. But let me search up something specific like leather bags, maybe. Leather bags. I see leather bags. Right. And then I'm gonna be hitting an ad soon. Boom. There is also an ad just listed. Right. Let me search up something men would search up. Carpots. Right. Boom. Tire Mart is there. Boom. Tire Works is there. Wearable is there. Right. So that's basically the pixel, just giving information to Facebook. So yeah. And this is where your placement will go and all that other stuff. Right. We don't want to edit that. Right. And there we go. So for this ad, right, now we're actually at the ad. Fitness baddies. Ad creative level 3. Right? And then now I'm just gonna be posting this on my Facebook, but link it to your own Facebook. A separate video will be filmed for that. Right? If you have an Instagram account, do connect it. If you also have a Threads account, please do connect that. Right? So I'll be uploading the actual ad manually. Wouldn't recommend this, but yeah, it's a single image and a video. Right? The website is our Fitness Baddies. I wouldn't recommend to ever go with this because it is an untrusted link and your ad will get banned. Right? And then you can also add your number. For this purpose, I'll be using my personal number. Please not call me at midnight. Right? Boom. let's say invalid number because that's zero. Um, then with the add creative, I'm just gonna do image add, right? It's gonna recommend some images I have here. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be adding an actual upload of some ads that I have, right? Which which gets me to my next level. For fitness and baddies, right? The supplement that they're selling is not really specified. It boosts metabolism, controls cravings, and all. But the first iteration of ad is I was thinking, why not create a fitness baddie pre-workout kind of a thing, right? So we have different products here that we outline, right? And also we have some sweets, like some slim sweets, right? Sweets. So we're gonna be doing this ad itself, right? We'll created by ChatGPT. Shout out to ChatGPT for everything. Right, I'm just gonna be saving this as an ad for fitness baddies. I'm gonna go to Cape Data Solutions, go to clients, and then you can see all the clients that we've worked with, right? And then create a client because fitness baddie is a client, a fake client. Fitness, fitness baddie, fake clients. Boom. Right. Then I'm gonna go to this. This is a suite, so I just want to separate the ad creatives so that I know. Okay, cool. This is the suite angle and all the other stuff, and then go in there. Right. Boom. The prior image is saved. Right. I'm gonna be creating that. From here, where I'm gonna go into my documents, go to Cape Data Solutions, go to clients, go to Fitness Baddies Suites, and then boom, grab that. Right? I would recommend you to upload at least 5 pictures, so that Facebook can actually test the creative out. Right? I'll be showing you how to do this next. So it's showing you how everything will look. As again, if I didn't do this, right? I just telling Facebook if in a vertical position, how would you like your ad to be? I like it to be horizontal. I would like this to be like that, right? If you want it to be enhanced by AI, they also have that. Crop and expand by AI, they also have that option. And then the text, I'll be just grabbing it from ChatGPT, right? So let's get it. So ChatGPT has all the knowledge on what brand is this and all the love stuff. So for the headline, I want to go for something clean and empowering, right? So that's the headline text, and then for the primary text, I'm gonna tell them since this is a woman to woman brand, I want to hit that woman spot in a way. So I'm gonna be thinking out the box, right? Create about 3 options itself, right? So let's think. The primary text that I want them is just set new year resolutions. Want to lose fat? Want to lose weight? Don't worry, right? We got you. Something like that. We got you. And then I'm just gonna do that XD trend, right? XD just means I'm gonna face, right? So I'm just gonna be going there to amazing talker just to grab that XD and all the love stuff, right? So XD and then come here and then add some stuff, add some emojis, right? Heart emojis to be honest, like sending them love, Ooh, what if we added the whole um finger heart emoji? Finger heart emoji. Copy and paste that whole whatever. I don't know what that trend is. Right? And then go there, copy and paste. That wasn't copied. Can't add emojis. It's weird. Would like to add emojis to something. Actually, copy it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just gonna copy paste it in here. Boom, boom. There we go. And then the next one is for more mature people. I'll explain why I did that. Right? This is for more mature people, though. And I'm gonna create one without giving away free stuff. Um, and the description is gonna steal that from ChatGPT. I'll be changing most of this around. Right. And then for the headline, I would suggest you to add actually five. You don't need extremes to feel good in your body. You don't need consistency, support, and the right feel. Fitness Baddie and us supplement was created to support women who are both healthier. Habits at their own pace. It fits into your routine, not the way out, not the other way around. Right? And then I just want them to wanna now. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna add a emoji. Sorry about that. How long is this going to take? Cool. Perfect. The reason why we're doing a free blueprint with this because it will increase the conversion because once they buy the supplement, they also get a free blueprint on how to use it. This is what I recommend for anyone that's launching their own supplement brand in the fitness industry. Launch a free course that will actually help you with whatever you're selling, right? And then click done, right? Boom, 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 set up, right? Obviously, your campaign score is going to go down based on the ad creative. Once the ad music, tab, right? And then run an A/B test, right? On everything, the text duration and all that, right? And then your catalog. For this purposes, I'm not going to be doing that, right? And then I'll recommend you to only create testing after you get some feedback from your ad. Languages, if you want people to, if you want them to translate, I know, right? My whole pixel is not set up yet, but it's fine, right? If you want to add your own URL parameters, you can also ask ChatGPT on how to build that and then launch. Since this is not an actual ad that I'm creating, this is about it. I just want to change a few little things right from this. This is not a partnership ad. If you are partnering up with, let's say, a creator whatsoever, right? If it's your brand, right, you can create a partnership ad if you want people to perceive it as not as your brand. No, I don't recommend to do that. Right? This is for a direct purchase, so we have to change the ad budget. That's the one thing that I wanted to do. It's a 400 rand per day. Yeah, 400 rand per day is the right ad budget for your direct to purchase. If you are just adding people to your pixel, 150, and then you need to bump that numbers up really quickly, really quickly, right? And then your audience, you can create an audience after the ad, right? And then set a timer and all that type of stuff. There's a history of all the things that you've done, right? If your ad is not published within the first, if let's say like if it's not published, go review everything, right, and go see if you've done everything properly, right? Um, I highly recommend you to watch this video to the full, right, and just see everything itself, right? The metrics that you're supposed to be looking is your cost per results must always be low. If it's going up, then just consult with ChatGPT, right? And if you also add an amount of how much your things are and all, then that's good. Your impression must be high, your reach must be high, right? You're not doing leads or engagement or whatever, so you don't need to worry about that, right? Your cost per result is the most important thing. If it goes above your purchases and you're not making money from that, let's say your product cost is 300 for a supplement, right, or 150, right? And then now you also add the cost per results on top of that, right? Now you see that you're actually not making money. Then it's either you need to increase the prices and then also increase the ad. If you also increase the ad, sorry, if you also increase your prices, you need to create a new ad creative because remember that creator was targeting people who can afford 500. But now you see, okay, cool, the ad results or the cost per result is eating into your profits way too much, right? Increase your prices and also launch another ad. Launch another creative that targets people who can afford that, right? This is where your messaging and your positioning matters the most, right? Because now you're actually turning out to be an actual brand. You're not a mom and pop shop anymore, right? So this is how you run the ad. If you want the free course, it's linked down below in the description. It's completely free. We just require your email and your name. That's about it. Cheers, guys.